Hey, what's popping? Yada yada yada. So, just gonna jump straight into it. Miss Marvel, new Marvel MCU show on Disney Plus. Great. I was not expecting this to be any good when the trailers first came out, especially when I saw the reviews. But then I just kind of realized that I'm gonna have to watch it to understand many movies moving forward, because I feel like they're gonna use Miss Marvel as a main player for like a Young Avengers thing or something. I know for sure she's gonna be in the Marvels, and that she may or may not be an Inhuman or a mutant, whatever direction they decide to take her. But I have so many mixed feelings about this show, and I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know if it's mediocre, or if it's so bad it's good, or if it's just bad. I don't know. To start out with, the shocker here is that the pilot was actually good. I enjoyed the pilot a lot, actually. I loved that it felt fresh, that they were taking a new approach in filmmaking, and that they were going with a different style with a heavy emphasis on art and colors and drawings on the walls, comic booky style, but in live action. I love that stuff. But then after the pilot, it pretty much just all goes away. It's gone. And I want more of that, but it was only in one episode. Did they waste all of the budget on other stuff? They couldn't use that anymore? I don't know. Anyways, the character's all alright. Kamala is actually pretty likable for the most part. She does cringy things, but that's what most teenagers do. I would know, I'm 17. Then Bruno is smart, but he's kind of lame. I don't really have a reason to root for him at all, other than I want him to do better because he's just lame. And then Kamala's family is actually probably the most entertaining thing. Her brother and her dad are awesome. And then the way her mother acts is, I don't know, they kind of make it look like she's like the main foil of why Kamala can't do things, but she's just being a normal mom. She really just is. And I don't know. Maybe it's regular team drama action stuff to have the mom be somewhat annoying, but she's just rational. Well, mainly it's hard saying this because almost all of my family are from New York, but the New Jersey setting was actually pretty cool. I liked most of that, and when they, halfway through the season, I was really excited because they were going to go to Pakistan. I was like, I've never been there. I've heard some things about it. I heard that it's cool there. I want to see how they're gonna do this culturally and how this fits into the story. Yeah, it doesn't. They spend maybe a total of 10 minutes actually exploring Pakistan, and the rest of it is following a B plot that I didn't care for at all. The Red Dagger stuff was alright. It was cool how she got the scarf from them, but I don't care about anything that happened there. Oh, speaking of which, I don't care about the villains either. The main villain of the show, who you're supposed to hate or whatever, dies like about halfway through the show, and you don't see her anymore. And then it becomes her kid, who you also don't really care for, but he has cool cosmic powers too. So you gotta care about him now, I guess. And there was this cool sensei, well, he was supposed to be a cool sensei guy, but he didn't last very long. You're supposed to care about his death or whatever, but again, you don't. I'm starting to pick up a theme here that I almost don't care about anything that happened in this show. It feels meaningless, it feels stupid. What I'm really trying to get at here is that it didn't need to be a series. It should have been a movie. It just should have been a movie. I know it was lower budget, you could have still put it on Disney Plus, but if the only like really good parts are the pilot and bits and pieces of the finale, then you shouldn't make it a show at all. And the finale had some cool moments. It was weird how the mom just kind of did a 180, like, I'm gonna be super protective of you. Oh, you have superpowers now? Instead of me being even more protective of, I don't want you to be a superhero because I don't like superheroes. Your grandmother was a superhero and she's a disgrace or whatever. I'm gonna be cool with it. Also told the entire family. And then the dad is cool at the end, giving her, Kamala, her name, Miss Marvel, because it turns out Kamala means perfect or Marvel in Arabic. I actually haven't fact-checked that. Let me know if that's actually true. And then the school scene where they're like setting up traps and stuff, Home Alone style, is stupid. I don't understand why the Rangers or the SWAT team or whatever didn't just shoot them. They could have. They didn't. I don't know why. They just kind of let themselves get hit by baseballs and get confused by smoke from fire extinguishers, even though I would assume they would have technology to be able to see through some of that. Or maybe they're just all idiots. I don't know. And then there's the Captain Marvel tease at the end with everyone's favorite Twitter user, Brie Larson. And it actually does intrigue me a little bit because it sets up the Marvels movie set to come out, I believe, late next year. But the first Captain Marvel I thought was kind of meh. It was kind of mid, so I'm not super looking forward to it, but I'll still probably watch it anyway. Just cause that's how I am, Mr. Nerd MCU guy, the sucker who doesn't like most of what they're producing but goes to watch it anyways cause he's too invested at this point. I'm probably going to make a video pretty soon after a few other projects come out about how disappointing this Phase 4 has been from the mid-cinematic universe. I don't know what's going on anymore. I feel nothing. Oh yeah, it was really annoying how they kept using TikTok and stuff. I'm not a TikTok user. I don't like it, never have, probably never will. And there's this one influencer chick who keeps popping up, but she's really annoying and bothersome and poorly written, and I get instantly angry every time she comes on screen. My thing is, why the backstory of the train thing, I get that has significant historical value, but why in the world did this seem so meh, seem so whatever? What felt like what it should have been the most powerful moment in the show was the most boring, and I almost fell asleep maybe 3 times. And that's tough coming from me, considering I can't go to sleep no matter how hard I try. I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah, you know a show's boring if I am going to fall asleep to it. Like that weird, what's-his-face show that had the giant talking polar bear, and it was called The Dark Something, The Dark Hour, or whatever. I don't remember. It was kind of Harry Potter, but sucked more. Yeah, I think that's all I got. I'll post some more stuff later. Got some projects coming, some more reviews coming. Yeah. Hopefully the MCU gets better. I am hoping to God that it does, because I'm so tired of the mediocre stuff. I want more Moon Knight. I want more Shang-Chi. Give it to me. I want more stuff like that. Please. Anyways, that's all. Officially, that's all I got. Until next time, friends.